Right now, all eyes are on the AR-15. The same gun Republicans have pushed to protect is the weapon that was used by the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. Wake News safety and security specialist Kristen Zeman says the shooting is pointing to a bigger issue.
And that's where the balancing perspectives comes in, is trying to take both sides of this issue, this constitutional right to bear arms, and then implementing some kind of checks that prevent guns from falling into the wrong hands.
Wake News reporter Michelle Alvarez takes a closer look at the issues at hand.
The same gun Republicans pushed to protect was the weapon used in the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. I talked with gun and law enforcement experts who say the AR-15 is a very capable firearm, but it can be used for good or bad. The gun fired at former President Donald Trump on Saturday was an AR-15 rifle, but experts say it's rarely used by snipers because of its limited range and relatively small bullet.
Some people use them for hunting, some people use them for competition, some people use them for plinking. It's a very versatile rifle, so that's probably one of the reasons why they're so popular.
David Rich owns the Naples gun shop and said the AR-15 is lightweight and shoots lots of bullets quickly.
A lot of people don't like the AR-15 mainly because it looks scary, but it has the same capabilities of a lot of other guns that are just look different, made different, but fire the same caliber.
The FBI identified 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks as the lone gunman who shot at former President Trump, killed Pennsylvania firefighter Corey Comparator, and wounded 2 other men.
As someone who has an extensive background in security, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how this happened.
Aaron Forum works as a firearms expert in the litigation legal services industry.
An AR-15 is a very capable firearm, and it can be used for good, it can be used for bad, right? And that's just unfortunately the case. And the great problem that we have in this country, I think, is not how do we get rid of all the guns, because I don't think that's possible here, but it's how do we fix this issue of young men in this country who suddenly become ultra violent.
Kristen Zeman is a retired police chief and Wink News safety and security specialist.
The former president was shot with an AR-15, the very gun that, of course, he's advocated for. And so, I don't know if this will open up some further discussion about any other, regulations that can be placed upon.
The number of ARs in civilian hands has gone up from 400,000 in the early 90s to more than 20 million by the 2020s. Everyone I talked with agrees it is a complex issue that we have to put our heads together to try and solve. I'm in Naples, Michelle Alvarez, Wink News.